Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I speak about different topics in my channel. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload. Today, I'm gonna talk about 3 missing cases. I was supposed to talk about that yesterday. That was like my next topic to talk about, but I couldn't find missing adult cases, and the one that I did find, which is going to be the one that I'm first going to talk about, it has like a short amount of information. So yeah, and that's what we're doing today. So let's get ahead and get started. So Brynisha Nichelle Allen, I'm hoping I'm saying her name wrong. I mean right. She went missing at age 24. Her height and weight, it's 125 to 135 pounds. Allen had mental disability. They may cause her to stop speaking. She needs medication. African American female, black hair, brown eyes. Allen's ears are pierced and she has several facial piercing. She has many tattoos all over her body, including a praying hands on her right breast, stars and hearts on her right forearm, 3 words inscribed on her upper arm, at the shoulder eye, and in her buttocks, the word Lakeya inscribed on her leg, the word R.E.P. Devon Whithead inscribed on the front of her thigh, and a flower on her foot. Photos of some of these tattoos are posted with this case summary. Allen was last seen in Dallas, Texas on August 12 in 2016. She has never been heard from again. Few details are available in this case. When I tell you guys this case, this is how short this case is. That's all. That is all. That's all. It's just the next case I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so the next case we're going to be talking about missing person Sierra Thompson. On November 21st of 2002, Sierra Thompson was last seen in the 800 block of North Maryland Avenue in Back Marlin neighborhood of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Her sister drove her to the house of one of her daughter's father and said she would call her sister when she was ready to be picked up. After waiting in her car for an hour, her sister went to a nearby store to pay some bills. Sierra never contacted her sister again, and her daughter's father was the last person to see her alive. Sierra was carrying $33 in cash, and when she disappeared, was wearing a waist-length black guest coat with the brand logo in the left pocket, a dark blue or black shirt, light blue sweatpants with written on the bottom of the right left, and number 33 on her left thigh, and a multiple color scarf. Sierra was hardworking mother of 2 who was trying to better herself at the time of her disappearance. She just signed up for an adult education program to try to get her high school diploma. Her family knows that she would never walk out on her 2 little girls. She would be 38 years old. She'll be 38 this year. Well, she'll be 38 years old if she's still alive. And the last case we'll be talking about is Aaliyah Camilleries. The 30-year-old State Department of Health analyst, 4 months pregnant and separated from her husband, was last seen on Thursday night, February 2006. She had left her second job, working part-time at the public bakery in Philly Parkway, and was heading to her home in Lorena Court in Southwest Tallahassee. She was reported receiving a phone call at 12:48 a.m. "Where's Allie Gilmore?" her friend asked. Her friend's family and co-worker asked on the website started after her disappearance and maintained for years to honor her memory. It is a question that remains unanswered. Despite candlelight vigils, offers of large rewards, extensive search, and a lot of public investigators have yet to figure out what happened. to Gilmore. Her story is one of the more well-known cold cases in Tallahassee, but there are many other plugging law enforcement. The Tallahassee Police Department has 48 cold cases in its files, with 7 involving missing person. The National Missing and Undefined Person System database, or NAMIS, has records of 914 missing persons statewide, and nationwide there are as many as 90,000 people missing persons case at any given time, according to the NAMIS. It's probably more now. While I'm reading this, on TV, detectives need only an hour to crack a complaint or crime. We, the public, want real investigators to mimic the fast-paced murder, teeth, and top of cop shows and suspended thrills. And when all it fails, we expect forensic science to rush and save the day. Okay, so I used to work at a Chili's restaurant. And I remember I used to be a host. And I remember 2 detectives from Harris County came to my restaurant. I don't remember how the conversation started, but I was telling them, that I was interested into crime and that I like watching the 48 Hours and all that. And they're like, don't even believe that show because it does not take 48 hours to even solve a case. They edit the show, which I knew, but a lot of people, and it's not our fault, but we want it to be like that. We want the show. We want our loved ones to be found. We want the perpetrator to be caught so quick, but it doesn't work like that. And there's so many cases that, especially missing cases, that it does not, you're not gonna find the person in 48 hours. You know what I mean? But not just, and the thing is that a lot of families get mad at the detectives because detectives do tend to keep certain things to themselves. But the reason they do that, and I was the type of person that I would get mad. I'm like, why are you not telling the family? But the reason they do that is because they just don't want false confessions, because they've had that a lot. There's so many cases that I've heard of people who confess and it's not even, they don't even know the case, they just heard it from somewhere. And so that's why there's certain things that they keep away from the public. It is a CI effect, say Karen Martin, Chief of Forensic Service for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Tallahassee Regional Operations Center. Juries suspect there to be scientific evidence for everything. Karen Martin, Florida Real Life Forensic Science at the FDLE, Matt Burke. Forensic evidence have certainly given a major boost to rodent crime fighters, along with the extended database, greater weapons, knowledge, digital evidence, and even cell phone records and internet search. DNA, I'm not even going to say the goddamn long word, is but one of many investigators' tools, but it's a powerful one. Martin said that DNA is more clean, a narrow stand containing stunning information, the genetic code that makes each person unique. It can be used to define or clear a potential suspect. Biology evidence from crime scenes can be compared to offender profiles in DNA database, and crime scene evidence can also be linked to other crime scenes through the DNA database. Clues come from the sweat of the mother's cheek, skin cells left behind on a piece of clothing, a penned side drop of blood, maybe even a dog hair. More sensitive DNA procedures have made it more possibility to define the body of the victim or the profile of a killer. Over the past 25 years, a significant evidence in the field of DNA testing called short-term repeats. It is so discriminating and so sensitive, it has greatly improved our ability to get a profile. Martin said that there are about 1 in a quadrillion chance that another unrelated person has the same profile. It is not even debatable that technology has made a difference. Say Thomas Blair, exclusive director of the Center for Criminology and Public Police Research at Florida State University, but all the technology does not replace a creative imagination by a police officer. There's no substitute for a good soil police investigation. Just a cheek swab can yield enough evidence to solve crime. But Blimmer knows the frustration of wanting for an investigation to be resolved. He was a friend and co-leader of FCUE law professor in Denmark, who was shot in the head at about 11 a.m. on July 18th, 2014. He died the next day. Mark was killed in the garage of his Bedham Hills home, according to police report. His keys were still inside his black Honda Accord. It is a case that quickly became cold, said Bremer, who had dinner with Mark and a friend a month before the lawyer's death. What happened to this man? No one deserves this. Marker's murder is not classified as a cold case. It's still an active investigation, so TBT is not releasing any more information about the crime. In the Tallahassee Police Department, a case has to be dormant without any leads or tips for a year to be considered a cold case. TPD assigns these unsolved crimes, including missing person cases, to a major case assignment team. The team is currently one in homicide detective, a rotating position, who can investigate current crimes. The officers at the TPD wear many hats and assist each other on a big case, said Tallahassee police spokesman David Norton. Even with manpower, challenges of fires do return to these numbers mystery. When TBT investigator Phil Hintz was assigned to the department cold case team in 2012, he went in to review the file of Delilah McLean, a 75-year-old homeless woman found murdered and sexually assaulted in July 20 of 2004. Her predicted clay body had been discovered in the bushes near a transit station shop on West Tallahassee Street. I knew she had been killed, but I never knew any of the circumstances, said Hintz, who had talked with McLean on the street a few times when she was a patrol officer in Northwest Tallahassee. Hintz read the... Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, that is... This whole article is not even about her. It's just the half of the article is about her, which sucks. But I will put the information if you know anything. I really don't have a lot to say about these missing cases because there's not a lot to say. They don't have a lot of information, and it sucks. But I will be back with a new video. I hope y'all take care of yourself. Have a good Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Have a good Thursday, and y'all be careful out there, and just be nice to everybody, and love and appreciate people.